Hey, what's up guys, and thanks for tuning in to episode 16 of Discovering MTG. Today we're going to go over how I sleeve my cards and the different stages that I have for sleeving, for just single sleeving, double sleeving, triple sleeving, and then quadruple sleeving. Now, as you can see already, I've got some okay cards here, and I usually when I collect, I look for the most pristine card that I can find at the most affordable price or reasonable price. I don't like overpaying, so I do my shopping and I take my time, and it's all about patience, when it comes to shopping online or even shopping in store at your local game store. So as you guys can see, let's go over the different products that we have to protect our investment. So we've got these BCW inner sleeves, we've got these Dragon Shield Perfect Fit clear side loaders, then we've got this sort of new product that came out last year, Perfect Fit clear sealables, which I am starting to move my cards towards. I used to go with these inner sleeves here, or these side loaders, side load sleeves, but now I'm trying to transition all my cards into these Perfect Fit clear sealable Dragon Shield sleeves. And then to kind of show a little bit of character, I've been getting on these art print style Dragon Shield sleeves, and these are the special holiday sleeves, and it seems like Dragon Shield's been coming out with different holiday sleeves. This is, I think, was one of the first ones for the holiday sleeves for the first Valentine's go around back in like 2018. But this texture is a glossy feel, and then they started moving towards more of a matte style. This one came out, I believe, 2018 or 2019 of Easter, and it's got that matte finish to it. Not sure if you guys can pick that up, but it's got that real nice matte finish. So when you shuffle your cards, it's got that nice grainy feel to it, gritty feel. And then here's another style that I ended up picking up because I just liked it. And these actually have playmats to go along with them. So if you pick up the playmats, you can actually see the full art of the design. So these are about $12.99 to $15.99 depending on which ones you get. I think these older ones are a little bit harder to get because they don't make them anymore, or they're just out of print. So whatever's out there on the market is whatever's left. So those fetch a higher price. And then lastly, if you want to go ahead and triple sleeve your cards, just to protect your investment, they have these character sleeves here that they sell online on eBay or Amazon, and you can pick these up, just kind of shop around. They got these ones with the silver border that I think really adds a nice little touch of elegance to the back end of your cards. And then lastly, I was watching this one guy on YouTube. You guys might have heard of him, CEDH TV. And I saw one of his episodes where he was talking about quadruple sleeving. I wasn't sure if he was being sarcastic or not, but I saw that, so I wanted to go ahead and try that out on a couple of my cards. As you can see, this is a stack of 14 right here. So if you could just imagine 99 cards plus your commander, or if you have a partner, or even nowadays if you have a companion, that's 101 cards. You're probably gonna need a fat pack bundle box or a bundle box, just to even hold your deck. And then we'll go over, what my modern deck looks like triple sleeved, and then what my commander deck looks like triple sleeved. So these you can pick up anywhere from $3 to $5. Any more than that, you're probably overpaying for a pack of 100. And then these right here, a pack of 100 of these Dragon Shield Perfect Fit side loaders. They're, it all depends where you're picking them up from, what store, But I paid $8 for this pack. Just at the time, I really needed them. But in my opinion, that's a little overpriced. These right here, this is what was reasonably priced, $6.99. You could probably find better deals online on eBay if you buy like multiple quantities. You might get like a little bit of a price break. And then these here, anywhere from $9.99 to you know, $19.99, just depending on where you pick them up from. Some LGSs charge more, some charge less. Just depends, like I said. And then these character sleeve guards here, you know, you're probably looking to spend like another $7. And then these here, you get them in packs of you know, 10, 20, 50. Just go ahead and shop around, and you can find your good deals. I usually just order cards online, so whenever I get cards, I get these for free. So, you know, that's kind of nice. I just toss them in a little bin, and then next thing you know, I've got like a bunch of them. And then if I ever end up selling something online, then I'll use these to send out the card, so that, you know, I know that card's gonna get there safely and not get damaged. So going over these, if you look over here, we've got a Nurturing Peatland, you know, in pretty minty condition. But the reason why I moved away from these BCW inner sleeves, you know, that were really affordable at the time, and you know, just the first my go-to for that inner sleeve for perfect fits. The reason why I moved away from these was there's an opening here at the bottom, and so most of the time when you sleeve your card, you're gonna put it upright like this. But the reason why you put it upside down like this is because when you put in that second sleeve to double sleeve your cards, you're going to want to make sure that that bottom right there, that opening there, is sealed so it doesn't get damaged while you're shuffling. So just, you know, just to give you an example. And then always make sure not to bend your cards, guys. Don't push too hard. So what I like to do, a neat little trick that I'm going to show you guys, is I'll open up the back, put my finger there, slide that right in, and then it slides in perfectly without bending or damaging the card. So there's that perfect fit example. Then these side loaders here kind of had the common issue that I had with these BCW inner sleeves, except instead of on the bottom here, you've got that opening on the side. So that's why they're called side loaders. And then these just, you know, load sideways. And then an issue that I saw always, you know, when shuffling my cards, especially with my modern deck, I started to notice this edge right here, or wherever the opening, you could, you know, throw that opening on the other end, on the back side, right here. That edge would just start to come white, and it was really noticeable on my blackboarded cards. And I noticed that I was actually damaging my cards when I was shuffling, or when my opponent would shuffle. And then, so there's that example. I'm not gonna put another sleeve on there because it's pretty much the same thing except just on the side. And then here, lastly, this is my choice of preference for that inner sleeve, because these perfect fit sleeves right here, they actually protect all around. And now you might be wondering, how did I get this card in here? Well, if you guys haven't seen this product before, they're a little bit longer, and they come with a tab that hangs down. And with that tab, what you're going to do is you're just going to tuck it. Now there's 4 different ways that you could tuck this tab. I prefer to tuck it behind and at the bottom, and then so it goes up into it. So let's put these back. And so what you're going to do, I'm just going to grab a card here that I've got set aside. So I'm going to grab this card here, and then so like I said, there's 4 different ways to do it. You could put this card in with that tab behind it like this, and then tuck it over, and that would come over the front side. Or you can turn it, put that card in, tuck it behind it. But the way I like to do it is from the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to slide that right in there, just like so, nice and gently so I don't damage it. And then now you've got that tab that's hanging over. So what you're going to do is you're just going to kind of lift this end up, put that in there, and just kind of just guide it in, nice and easy. Now you've got a perfect seal all around. And then so there's that example. Now the finished example here of, you know, double sleeving. I've got this Damnation, and it's protected all around. And what I like to do is I like to make sure that I'm actually going in reverse with each opening. So I've got an opening here because I tucked it behind it, and then I'll just slide it in like so. And then when I'm moving on to my third character sleeve, right here, what I'll do is I'll do it in reverse. So, and I want that design that I chose to be on the back side to kind of, just give that design a little bit more of an elegant feel to it. So what I'll do is I'll just put it in reverse. Now that opening there can't get any dust, so that's protected. And then so we have that example right there. And that's triple sleeve, guys. So if you want to see an example of triple sleeve, we've got my modern deck right here, and these Dex Protector, I believe these Dex Pro boxes fit perfectly. They're supposed to fit 100 cards, but this right here is a 60 card modern deck with a 15 card sideboard, and I don't believe I have tokens to go with this. So this is my Through the Breach Izzet deck. So if you want to look at an example, here we've got my sideboard. I'll just set that down right there, and there is 60 cards, triple sleeved. And it's just easy for me to shuffle. I just kind of lightly loosen them like that, and then just shuffle them like so. All right, so we'll put that away. Now, most of you guys are probably here to see what the triple sleeve commander deck looks like. So we'll get to that here in just a sec. I actually couldn't find a box to fit my triple sleeve commander deck. I was considering using this box. Some of you guys might have seen this out on the market, but what I'll do is I'll take these out. This is a Dex Protection deck box. I forget the name of it, but it's got these little things that you can take out, and I actually have to take both of the compartments out, and then just to fit my deck. But then I have like a little bit of an overhang, a little bit of a space that I really don't know what to do with, so I just put like a tissue in there. So I asked one of my buddies who had a 3D printer to actually print me a custom 3D deck box for my triple sleeve commander deck. So here it is. It's purple, and it's heat sensitive, color changing, and it turns pink, which I really like. Purple is one of my favorite colors. Blue is my favorite color. And then here's the goods right here. That is 98 cards. I've got a partner commander, Vile Smasher, as you've already seen, and then Ojutai is the other one. So that is 99 cards right there, triple sleeved. And it is a little bit difficult. And then I've got my enough space in there for my tokens right on the side. And that way this deck doesn't shuffle around. There's no movement. I've got some pretty expensive cards in here, so I do get a lot of tension when I pull this deck out and play casually. It does get you a lot of tension. That is one of the downsides, in my opinion, because I don't like too much attention on my board state when I'm playing casual commander. But yeah, that is one drawback. Or if you do like the attention, that's actually an upside. So I've got some expensive cards in here, some dual lands, some lands, and this is actually 99 cards. So yeah, that's that. I usually just split this deck into two when I shuffle. I could shuffle it with two hands as a whole, but I just prefer not to. And this deck's kind of fun. I'm not trying to go all competitive on this deck, but yeah, it does get a lot of attention, and sometimes it's not good to bust out. But yeah, hey, there's the commander deck, and that's triple sleeved. And then as I mentioned before, CEDH TV had a episode on his channel. Go ahead and check him out. I'll add his link in the bottom. He did something where he quadrupled sleeved his cards, and if you could just imagine, that is 15 cards right there. I don't have enough top loaders right now to show you a good example, but right there, 15. Like if you were just 2, 4, 6, 7. There's an opening hand right there. So that's how thick an opening hand is compared to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 5, 6. Well, actually, that wouldn't be a good example because these are all different layers. Let's grab from my triple sleeve EDS deck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, you know, compared to that compared to that. You know, just looking at the sheer difference right there, you know what 100 cards is going to be. And nowadays with companions, that's 101. So, all right, I just wanted to share with you guys, you know, how my process of triple sleeving my cards and protecting my investment. And then, you know, if you guys have any questions or concerns on, you know, how to do that, if I might have missed something along the way, you know, go ahead and shoot me a comment and I'll respond back to you guys. All right. Peace out, guys.